Welcome back to Shin Megami Tensei 5. There's something here to do with menorahs, and I'm gonna check it out. Because last time we went to the Angels to try to help him out at the diet building outside, and then we went to the World of Shadows and we got some sort of menorah of knowledge, I believe, and I sense an ominous presence here. Yes, let's investigate. So I could just completely get demolished here, because I have no idea what level this might be, but I'm assuming it's Matador, if it's anything to do with, Yep, there he is.
So, the light of the menorahs has brought us together. Surely you understand that he who holds it is destined to do battle with us. Maybe not. It seems you had up until now been blind to this fact. Then please allow me to explain. You may call me Matador, and I request that you grant me an honorable duel.
Yeah, sure.
You have taken up the menorah, Nahobino. It is by fate's decree that we cross blades.
So, if I recall correctly from 3, this guy has a move that grants him max evasion. So I gotta be very careful about that.
Should you defeat me, you will then take up my own menorah, and it will guide you to the next fiend.
He also, I think, is either weak or resist force.
We fiends line your fate, you see. The symbols of death itself are to be defeated one by one.
Or rather, he uses force damage, so I need to bring someone who resists force.
Would you care to know why? Then, let us begin! To the one who draws more blood, more cheers goes the victory!
Is he gonna be like, what, level 24? I don't know his exact level, but it's gonna be a little tough, because, I don't know if I'm supposed to do this right now. Red Capote? Yep, there it is. Okay, so the damage is a little worrying, but what I need to do first is, yeah, I can lower your accuracy and evasion here, and I'm gonna use a spyglass just to see what happens. So this guy here is, yeah, level 24, as I assumed. Resists pretty much everything on the bottom there for status effects. You block force, so I was right about that, and I need electric. And he also resists light and dark. So what he has is crippling blow. Ooh, when striking a weakness or landing a crit, he just kills. Weak physical attacks, okay. Those do have a chance to crit though. Charge, okay. Mazan, Red Capote, and also Maracunda, which lowers all defense for all foes. Okay, this will be really tough, but I do have Zio here, but I want to lower his accuracy and evasion as much as possible. And now I can extend my turn here. There we go. And then, I don't know if it's worth it though, because if I do this, he's gonna just use Red Capote again, right? Okay. That's a lot of damage. I don't like that. So we'll use it. Oh wait, the main character has a heal actually. So if I just completely lower his stats completely, and then I go for a Miracle Water, yeah, everyone heals. And then I can use the Hexy and Yoko Hiramine to go for Zios. Perfect. Okay. We might be good here. I might do a Tarunda though to lower his attack because he hits really hard. And I guess I can pass. I can also go for the Seal. Because it's not exactly a complete block, it's just a high resist. Okay, normal hit. Mazan. Okay, we have a resist actually, so that's fine. I'll just pass actually and then heal with the main character so I don't waste the entire action. Zio. Zio. This music is pretty good too. Yeah, pass. I think this is the play actually. Just Miracle Water with the main character and then just use Zio with Hypixie and Yoko Hiramine. And if I have any extra turns, I'll go for more debuffs. No evades though, which is very unfortunate. That's really hurting me right now. How's your... Okay, I'll reset that. And then we're gonna go for another Miracle Water. Makami's probably dead. I'll be honest here. Probably not gonna survive the next few turns. Unless I, yeah, focus healing. And now I can do an attack here, or just lower your attack even further. Or that's defense actually, which is good too, I won't lie. Normal hit, and then another normal hit. Okay. So now I can use my Magatsuki gauge here. So let's go for critical. So now all of my hits will be crits, so I can just do a normal hit here. Then I can go for an Aramasa. And then Zio. And another Zio. So now what I can do here is probably just focus on healing from now on. And then we're gonna go for another Aramasa maybe. Oh, a miss. That's horrible. So I guess I'll just do a heal there. Even at like maximum decreased agility, he still dodges. And here's his own crit. So what I need to do here is probably just guard. But of course I will just continue lowering. And then maybe a heal. Oh, actually I know what to do. So I need to go for a Force Dampener actually. So I nullify Force, so he can no longer crit with that. And if I really want to, I can go for Zio. Okay, we're good. Perfect. So we got rid of his entire critical hit turn. That's amazing. So, yeah, I'll pass with you. As long as he doesn't do anything new, I think we're good. Okay, we have electric shards. A lot of them, actually, so we're good. We can extend the turn, no problem. And what I want to do is a Rakunda, probably, but Tarunda's good, too. So yeah, I'll just keep doing that. Or, Rakunda, actually. And, yeah, Zio. And then we're gonna go for one more Tarunda here. So now your attack is completely in the gutter, and so is your evasion. Ooh, that's a crit.
Sorry.
And then defense is down. But luckily, we did lower some stats here. So we do have a revive here, so that's fine. Now the problem is, the main character is now going, which means if I want to bring in Yoko Hiramine, which I will do, I can no longer do the AoE heal unless I use Yoko Hiramine to use an item to heal. So, notice Zio there, and then we can go for a Bead Chain, or Lifestone Chain, which isn't great. My stats are really low right now. Let me check your debuffs. Okay, I don't need to refresh anything, so I'm just gonna go for a Dia to heal main character, because he's the most important. The Red Capote, so now your action invasion is up, and you have charge, so the next physical attack will be boosted, which does mean, okay, it only goes up by 2. This does mean what I can do here is actually a physical dampener. If I use physical dampener, you now can no longer attack us, and it'll end your turn, so we're good. So I can just go for, yeah, another Zio, and then we're gonna go for Tarunda, and then Yasukunda. We block that, and that ends your turn. Press turn Usurper. Manage to evade, nullify, repel, or drain enemy attacks 50 times. Perfect. So, checking his stats, he only has defense up right now, so... Okay, let's lower defense, because next turn we're gonna go for the crits. So we'll just Zio again, to extend the turn as much as possible. And then you don't really matter. I guess I can heal. And then what I can go for is another Rakunda, so your defense is lowered twice. And now we have max Magatsuki gauge. Mizan, don't crit. Okay, we use this. And, okay, there we go. We're good. So now what we need to do is go for the Omakatoki critical. Now, of course, I need to probably just hit normally, just to extend the turn as much as possible. And you can go for Miracle Water. So we saved our half action there, so let's go for a Zio, and then another Zio. And now, I guess I'll just hit normally again, and then we can go for one more Miracle Water. And now we can just go for Zio again, and let's check your debuffs. Okay, I want to extend your attack down. I need to lower your evasion again next turn, but it's okay. Normal hit again, on the main character twice. I'm very worried about the crit just killing me outright, because there's a big possibility that will just happen. So, and now we're in a situation where I need to use items here. Oh, this is perfect actually. Yeah, Soma recovery, so I got my MP and HP back. I'll just Zio. I really want to get my evasion down again. Oh, actually I just need defense down. Which can be done. I just need to do damage there, and then lower your defense here. There we go. So now we can extend the defense down. Attack. And he's now building up his charge. So what I need to do now is play it safe, pass, and then item into Force Dampener. So that will skip his Mazan turn, assuming he does it. And if I really want to play it safe, I can also lower his, I can also block physical. But also, if I do that, then I risk him charging up and then attacking us. Which, it seems to be telegraphed very well when he's about to do that. So, let's see here. Just more lightning, yeah. And you're out of MP, actually, so... I can't continue to lower his attack. Unless... Okay, we need to spend the next turn lowering, or raising our MP. Let's see what happens. Mazan, please? Okay, cool. Okay, let's raise MP. Do I have anything that raises everyone's MP? Okay, Chakra Drop to one ally. Okay, that's all I have. So you're the most important, probably. Because you can go for a Zeo. And then Yokihiro Mine can use an item as well. So I can go for another MP recovery. You'll pass, and then now I can just go for probably just lightning again. Oh, I need to lower your stats more. So we're gonna lower your defense again, and then with the Pixie, you have the accuracy here. So I'm gonna waste this press turn icon here just to keep the debuffs up. So Marakunda, that's okay, our defense down is a little worrying. And now you're using charge, which means we need to go for physical dampener. Here we go. So now his charge is completely gone, and now our defense down doesn't nearly matter as much, so I can just continue to go for some Zeos here. I can't extend... I'm gonna keep going for Zeo. I can't extend his attack down. I also don't want to deal with that. More lightning. Another Zeo. And now with our final press turn icon, we will extend the attack down. So let's waste his physical attack here. There we go. So now that'll skip his turn. And now we can go for the Omakatoki critical. Now Makami can just go for a normal hit here. Okay, cool, no miss. Okay. And now we can go for an Aramasa probably. Nice. And then we'll just Zeo. And then Zeo again. And now, normal hit. Now I can extend his defense down, however, we might just kill this turn, assuming we don't miss, right? Something to Zeo. And there we go, Matador first try. Under-leveled, by the way. I'm level 22, I believe? Okay, now I'm level 22. But we beat a level 24 boss really well there. I played that perfectly. That was so good. So we're gonna increase our vitality probably, yeah. And there we go.
Well done. It would appear my power now rightfully belongs to you.
Nice.
Lest we forget that by defeating us, you will be granted the power of the fiends, the very power of death.
Cool. This is just like the third game. I need the Darkstone gem thing, right? To actually get you, though. So we get the Menorah of Foundation. Very nice.
Fiend, Matador. Status, eliminated. What in the world was that? Not only did he carry a menorah as well, but he seemed rather intent on fighting us.
Yep. So that fight took me 15 minutes? Okay. Fiend Matador has been unlocked for fusion. That's going to be a save immediately, actually, because I do not want to redo that. In Demon Fusion, Special Fusion here, Matador should be right here, level 24, and all I need is... Ooh, I have all of these, or I can get all of these, because I know exactly who that is. So, if we have Fortuna and Turdak, and also the... Let me just actually show. Oh, I don't actually have the required demons for the fusion. So, once I get more demons to fuse, I will for sure get Matador, because that is really cool. I like using the Fiends. Well, I only used one of the Fiends, but I just liked using them because they had a very unique skill set. So now we should go and complete the Angel's Request by going into the Diet Building. I'll finally stop putting that off. Let's go. back over here in the Netherworld area, so let's check out what's over here first, because there's like a little hill here that can actually jump up to the roof, right? Perfect. So there's probably some rewards or meme-mans around here. Ooh, 50 glory points, actually. I do need 150, I believe, to increase my physical power. So I'm gonna now start saving my glory points, because before I spent it to increase my healing potential, which was very valuable for the Matador fight, honestly. Like, without the main character having that AoE healing, which is stronger than the Lifestone chain, I don't think I would be able to beat the Matador without having more deaths than Yoko dying. But that was actually just out of my control. I couldn't really foresee the crit killing her without guarding or anything like that, but guarding is far less value than just extending the turn by a whole half action with Zio. So I think I played as best as I can there, obviously, since I won first try. We also got strength incense there. I wanted to go on the roof there, up there, but I don't think I can necessarily. So we'll just have to move whatever this is and enter the diet building. Maybe there's like an alternate way to get to the roof. I probably just missed it.
Slain angels?
Yeah, that's a lot of them.
I'm detecting a demon.
A boss fight already? Ooh. Who is this? Smash.
Bethel's reinforcements, I presume.
What do you cast? Darkness? Mother Goddess Nuwa. Okay. You got a snake thing on your head?
Unfortunately, it seems your timing was a tad off.
Do you got poison?
Keep your guard up, young man. I sense a dreadful power in this one.
Oh yeah, I assume so, yeah.
The angels that infested this area are now dead. And I dare say they could use some company.
Nah, I'm good.
But I'll spare you a few final moments to curse your fate.
Okay. So let's use a spyglass real quick to see what your deal is after we get into combat, that is. Okay, so you do have snakes. Oh. That's pretty cool. So poison, yeah? It's gotta be poison.
My name is Nuwa. Prepare to die.
I might be a fan of snake girls. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna pass. I am very lucky I remembered to heal, actually. So Spyglass, okay, 9 Radiant Restoration. Increased damage striking your foe's weakness when the Makatsu gauge is not full. You're weak to fire, you repel force, you have lots of force, and also Mazio. That's not good. Main character is weak to lightning. Okay, we have to be very careful here. We're gonna have to start guarding, probably. But you have a horrible weakness to fire, actually. So this could be good. Yeah, we have Agi here. We have double Agi, actually. So now what I need to do is probably, yeah, we'll just Secunda. And we're gonna guard with the main character so I don't get hit with the lightning. I don't know your pattern for lightning just yet. But I want to replace probably the Mikami with my Raptor guy. But let's go for maybe, yeah, Torunda.
Adorable.
Okay, perfect guard. Perfect. I guarded at the right time. And a normal hit, which does pretty good damage, honestly. So yeah, what I need to do is change you out so I can then bring in the 8 Virus, because you do not have any weaknesses to lightning or force, so this should be fine. And I can also decrease your accuracy if I get the, well, you know, this would be very beneficial for me, yeah. So Miracle Water for the heal, continue to lower your, yeah, you know, I'll just continue the Agi, and then 8 First can go for a Mirage Shot to potentially blind you. Okay, it didn't work. I'll just guard though. Agi. And then you can heal yourself, or just go for another Taruna to lower your attack even further, so the physical moves won't be nearly as dangerous. There we go, 28, very good. And Zenma. Ooh, that was almost a one-shot, I don't like that. Let's keep going for Mirage Shot, and then we could just continue healing. Miracle Water won't save 8 First, though, but we're gonna have to deal with that for now. Assuming my Agis don't miss. Okay. Assuming they don't miss, we should be okay. Because I can Mirage Shot. Oh, we got the blind off, so I can guard here, And then Hypixie, I believe, has Dia. Yeah, okay, so can heal the 8-verse. And then Yoko can go for... Oh. Okay, we're just gonna have to go for the headshot here. We need to lower your accuracy and evasion even further to get any real benefit from the accuracy down. So, I guess you can concentrate or just go for a Mirage Eye, doesn't really matter. You can go for a defense down. And then continue the turn. We're in a pretty good rhythm, actually. We have a lot of opportunities to lower your stats while also extending the turn. So, now I have to guard here. And then you can go for... Maybe I'll do this. Yeah. Zanma, that's fine. Nice, we got the miss. And now we can go for the Omagatoki critical. Or Big Bang, if I really want to, but I don't really want to waste an almighty damage on a boss right now, because almighty doesn't really exploit weaknesses. So, big damage. And now I can probably go for a Rakunda to lower your defense even further to make our criticals even stronger. So, more Ajais. More Ajais. And then maybe I can go for a Concentrate. And then I can go for Miracle Water to keep everyone topped off, or continue to guard. Yeah, I think guarding is just more important, because the moment she gets an extra turn with lightning, it's over. Many people will die if that happens. Good damage, though. Recovered from elements. Zenma, I guarded, so it's fine. And now you're gathering nearby Magatsui. So what I need to do is probably Mirage Shot again. Okay. Now we need to go for an item here to go for a Force Dampener. Oh, we have one Force Dampener. I need to use Electric Dampeners and Force Dampeners. Because I do not know your attack patterns. So, Ajay again. Item into a Lightning Dampener. There we go. So we should be okay. Obviously Mirage Shot to try to lower your... Okay, let me just recover MP, actually. I don't need to worry about guarding right now because I am blocking literally all of your attacks. Oh wait, don't you have physical as well? I didn't consider your physical moves, actually. Let's just go for a Tarinda to continue your attack down. Okay, we're good. Sacrifice the Clay, we're good. Oh, okay, so that's very interesting to know. I don't think dampeners stack. When I use the electric dampener, it overrided the force dampener. So now that I know she uses force for that attack, I need to stock up on force dampeners and not worry about electric dampeners ever. So let's retry that and go in with our new plan. So hear me out. We use the Sudama's resistance to block force entirely because she spams force a lot. So I can give that to the main character, so he will be now weak to fire and ice. However, because the boss only uses lightning and force, and maybe physical sometimes, we're going to be good with the force here. And also, 8-verse is now up front, and I might actually give 8-verse some skills, just so I can fill up his slots, because if you look there, he doesn't learn anything new. What I'm going to give you is Secunda and Rakunda, just so the main character doesn't have to go for the defense down, and also more accuracy and evasion down, so that the Hypixie isn't the only one who has that as well. So this should be good, so let's set it.
How is this?
Now, alternatively, I could also just get more teammates that block or resist against Force and Electric. So, if I experiment with fusions, now that I'm level 22, perhaps it's possible as well, so let me experiment with some fusions, just to see if there's anything like that I can use. Ooh, this could be good. I have a Nozuchi here, who is kind of useless. I was going to use him for fusion anyways, and with the Hypixie, Feng Huang resists Force, and isn't weak to Electric, and also... I think it's just in general probably stronger, because you have Agalao, which is medium fire attack to one foe, which is way stronger than normal Ajay, so we could heavily benefit from this. Plus you have Media as well, so you can heal. Maybe I can go for something like this. So Agalao, Wind Breath, Media, Secunda, and Dia. So yeah, we will be fusing our Hypixie into something stronger. We have to let go of our favorites eventually, right? I'm Avian Feng Huang, a pleasure, I'm sure. I'll also continue to look at other fusions to see what else I can get. Okay, so I can't use the Grimoire on Feng Huang, unfortunately, but I can use it on my 8-verse just to keep him leveled up with everyone else. Just so you get more stats in general, so you're a lot stronger. And I have like 3 of these, which is still going to put him about the same level as everyone else, so this is okay. Yeah, thanks for that. I'll probably recruit some more demons off camera to probably expand my fusion potential, because I'm pretty sure there were some level 22 demons I could get. I just don't have the requirements to get them anymore, so I need to probably experiment more. Since I have the Kaya no Hime in the compendium right now, what I can do is probably fuse you with an Ipponatura, which is right outside the boss fight pretty much, so I just recruited another one, so I can get myself a Jack-o'-lantern, which does have some fire, so this could be good as well. So I'll just give you Mazio, Tarakaja, and Beast Eye, so you can raise your accuracy and have just electric as like a coverage, really. This could be strong. Lowers attack by 1 rank. That's amazing, actually. So yeah, I'll fuse you, for sure.
Is this demon?
I skipped the dialogue, but you're also... Ooh, oh, perfect. You could work. You're weak to force, though, which is a little unfortunate. But we now know that I can use you for the Matador if I get you. I need to be level 24 anyways, so I'm going to hold off on Ame no Uzumi until I get to level 24. Also, Fire Gestalt here, which increases the damage of the user's fire attacks based on the fire skill potential of allies in the party. You're at +3, you are at +5, and you are also at +5 of fire. That is a lot of fire. Oh, also, I should mention, I did give Fang Huang a fire item to increase their fire potential by +1. So before they were at +4, so now they're at +5, which means Agalao will be really strong. Jack Agalao will be also really strong. And Adverus has Mirage Shot. So we're going to be inflicting a lot of damage. You have Fire and Melody, which increases the damage on fire, striking a fire weakness for all allies. This will be huge fire potential. All I need now is kind of just to give this guy a fire move as well. We don't need to do that, because we'll be using items and debuffs anyways. So let's re-challenge the fight, shall we? Oh yeah, I also have a few small glory crystals, so I might as well use these, right? Like, there's no reason not to. So, more glory points. I also lost the 50 glory points from the white item box that was up on top of the roof over here, so let me just get that real quick and then I'll fight the boss again. Oh, I found out how to get up to the roof. So yeah, if you walk over here from the 50 glory points, which are like right over there, you can now jump up on this roof over here, which means I can now explore this area, which means there's a me-man over there actually. So let me just get you. Oh yeah, also off camera, I did turn in my 35 me-man, I believe, to get 3 gems of every single element pretty much to use in battle. So that's pretty nice. Not that I necessarily need all of them, because I only need fire gems, which I do. I have, in fact, stocked up on those, so I have a lot of fire gems that I can use during the boss fight if I need to. And also, I stocked up on force dampeners, so now I no longer have to be weak to force anymore. So that's very nice. I'll use that for when the boss uses their own Amoyakatoki critical. I heard you've been traveling the netherworld, so that's on you, eh? My name's Tetora. I do some blacksmithing, but I like fighting way more. In fact, I like fighting more than anything. Hey, I can smell a battle from a mile away, no problem. If you like fighting too, then bring me along. I'll take you right to the battles. Sound good? Oh yeah, it does. Hey, you already got some other demon navigators right now. Sucks, man. Fine, I'll just be standing around here by the ley line fount. Don't make you wait too long, got it? So now we have the mermaid and Ipponatura as navigators, which unfortunately is taken up by this blue fairy thing. I don't know what you are. But once you're gone, I can then replace you for either of the 2 other navigators. So I got 2 essences that are probably pretty good. I don't actually have the other one. I forgot what it was called, but I think it was like that dog or whatever that has force. Probably. I have no clue. Oh, I'm surprised you found this place. You bored of something? No, I'm cool with that. Yeah, I'll give you this. A little way to celebrate. And we got a Jackie Talisman, which I do have a Jackie actually. So now I can lower all stats to a minimum for 3 turns. Still, yet again, I'm not sure how great it would be compared to critting guaranteed. Though, since I have fire and extending the weaknesses all the time, if I have a Jackie in the current squad, which I don't think I have, nah, Fairy, Avian, and Drake. Yeah, unfortunately I can't make use of it though. So let's re-challenge the fight then. Okay, so first things we want to do is not miss. We're gonna go for a Mirage Shot. And now, I'll just go for a fire item actually. Yeah, fire gem. I wish I had more fire gems actually. I think what happened was the gems I bought are AoE gems, so I have those. And now what I can do here is either Agalao or lower your accuracy and evasion so I don't miss, which is very good. And Jack-o'-lantern here can go for a Jack Agalao, which has a chance to lower attack. Nice. And your attack is lowered there, as you can see. So if we continue to go for more Mirage Shots until I get the debuff down, now I will go for Rakunda. So defense is now lowered. And you can go for another Secunda probably, because it doesn't really matter what I do here. My half actions are pretty much extended as much as possible, and I can lower your attack even further, which I'm doing a lot of damage right now actually. So Mazio here should be fine because no one is weak to it, and we also got a miss there, which is fantastic. So let's just continue for some Mirage shots, and then we're going to heal with Miracle Water. And then Fang Huang can go for an Agilao here. 101. I do have Tarukaja as well. But what I probably want to do is lower your defense next. But I can also just raise attack, so I'll probably raise the attack of my Edverse, because you do a lot of damage now. And we're going to go for another Mirage shot. More damage, nice. And now I want to lower your defense even further. And then we should be fine to just go for an Agilao here. So maybe another Tarukaja perhaps on Jack-O-Lantern, because you do pretty good damage as well. So let's see what you do.
Let us test you.
We block Zanma because I gave you the essence, which is very convenient. So let's go for an Amakatoki critical. We're gonna blast her to oblivion. So let's go for Mirage shot. Ooh, nice. We got the debuff off. Now let's go for... I mean, I could Aramasa, right? Why not? Lots of damage. And then we're gonna go for an Agilao. And then we're gonna go for Jack Agilao to lower your attack even further. And now all we need to do is lower your evasion, which we have right here, Secunda. And then you can go for Aramasa again to do lots of damage. And then Agilao again. I need to recover your MP next turn probably. Let's go for another Jack Agilao here, which is honestly the perfect ability right now, because it's guaranteed attack down, which, as you saw, did no damage to me. And now, all we need to do is worry about the next force move that's going to happen. So, let's just go for a Rakunda here. And then we're going to go for Force Dampener here. So now, when you do your next force attack, it'll be completely blocked entirely. And now I'm free to basically go for MP item next turn, or actually next action, really. So I'm going to concentrate here. And then we're going to recover MP for my Fang Huang. There we go. Not as much as I would hope, but it's the best we got. And Sacrifice of Clay should do no damage, right?
Now, kill!
Yep. Okay, so that's literally what it was. You could not use two dampeners at the same time. Very good to know. But now we can go for a Mirage shot. Lots of damage, almost 200 there. And then we probably want to lower your accuracy and evasion again, so I'm just going to keep using items here. So Fire Gem, boom, 118. And then you have Secunda, so yeah, I will do that. And then you can keep going for the Jack Agilao. You can keep going for Mirage shot, doesn't really matter. And then I'm going to keep using some MP recovery items for my hard hitters. You can just keep going for Agilao. Oh, second phase? Oh wait, it just ended. Oh, let's go! Second try. Not nearly as fascinating as the first try from the Matador. Oh hey, that looks like, what's his face?
I thought you'd be cleaning up the stragglers, but he looks like no angel I've seen.
That's because I'm not an angel.
Yakumo,
My name is Shohei Yakumo, exterminator of demons.
You look kind of like Raido. Shohei Yakumo.
Take solace in our meeting, boy. I'll make your death a painless one.
So we're gonna fight you instead?
come now, Yakumo. Surely you can stay your hand for a moment more.
Another of your whims.
Well, he stood up to me so valiantly, without a flicker of fear.
Bad luck, boy. It seems fate has something more painful in mind for you.
Oh, great. I got my own lady on my side.
Well, it looks like we've avoided another fight for now. But we'd better not let our guard down.
They seem willing to talk. What will you ask them? Well, that angels kind of makes sense, so let me just ask, who exactly are you two?
I am the goddess Nuwa, creator of the mortals and inhabitant of the ethereal chasm between heaven and earth.
Oh, great.
The man beside me is Yakumo. I suppose one could say he is my other half.
They seem willing to talk. Okay, I guess I'll have to ask this anyways, so that's good.
Isn't it obvious enough? Bethel is our enemy.
Yeah, I kind of assumed that.
The god of law has warred with the other gods since time immemorial. However, the god of law gained the upper hand when he robbed the other gods of their knowledge, debasing them to their current states.
So that's what demons really are.
Yeah.
That's right. A rather fitting name for the graceless monstrosities they've become now. Don't you agree?
Just as Bethel struggles to protect the reign of the god of law, the other side simply forces the way of disorder. That's why my duty is to slay both the disciples of Bethel and the ancient desecrated beings known as demons.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what we did in Shin Megami Tensei 3. We just obliterated both sides.
You certainly seem convinced of your own righteousness.
I won't ask you to understand my motivations, but you had better not stand in my way.
You're the one who attacked us first.
True.
Maybe keep a better handle on your other half before you begin preaching about grandiose ideals.
I'm glad Yoko is here to explain everything. And talk to them.
I'm not so easily provoked. But I see you don't shy away from a confrontation. Very well. I will remember you.
Because, like, the thing with silent protagonists is that if you have someone who talks for you, it's really a double-edged sword. It can be good, but it also can be horrible. But in this case, I like Yoko actually talking.
Oh, what's this? It seems dear Yakumo has taken a liking to you both.
Further within is a transportation device. The same design as the one Bethel's trying to use. Use it to return to the Tokyo you know so well. Maybe you'll see the truth.
Perhaps.
See gods and demons alike fighting over humanity, and Tokyo caught in the crossfire.
Until we meet again.
I just want to say I could have totally beat her, by the way. Anyways. That was fascinating. 2 boss fights right back to back. That was amazing. Anyways, let's explore this area, shall we? So that's a dead end. This also seems like a dead end as well. Lots of statues. Wait, I know you, I think. Maybe. Oh well. Also, my hair frame rate kind of like dropped there. Did you see that? I'm not sure if that... Yeah, you can see my hair is like slightly different frame rates sometimes, I guess so. Okay, my eyes were playing tricks on me. I thought I saw a cat there. Ooh. Oh, that's the Girmakala guy, the elephant that, I think it was nullifies or reflects physical, one of those two. Over there as well. I'm glad you can tell what some of these things are, even though they're destroyed. I think that's Loa, I believe. Let's go through that door. Hey, I see you over there, the yellow thing right there.
Please, no! Not another one!
Oh, right. Yeah, you were here because of the angels, and now they're dead. Hello there. You know me, right? You probably don't recognize me because of all the blue, right? But, hey, just look at my eyes. You might recognize my eyelashes. Yeah.
Hold up a sec. I know that face.
Yeah, you know me.
Is that you?
Yes, it is me, Mango.
Come on, it's me! Ichiro Dazai!
Yeah, the useless guy.
I cannot tell you how happy I am to see you! But, you do look a little different.
Yeah, I'm blue. Dabba-dee dabba-die.
Whoa, damn! So all this new look of yours is because you fused with that Aogami guy?
That's right.
Cool. So who's that?
I don't know, she kind of tagged along. I think I touched hands with her once, though.
Yoko Hiromine. And I can hear you. We met on the way here.
Yup.
Hey. Good to see everyone made it here in one piece.
Oh great, he's here too. We got the whole squad.
Huh? Atsuta? Yuzuru freaking Atsuta?
I got here the same as you. I was in the Takanawa Tunnel. I'm glad we all made it out okay.
Oh yeah.
And since we're all together again, I think you should decide where we go next.
So he's gonna join the party again, I assume?
Yeah. Lead the way.
Probably not that guy though. But we get the whole squad here.
Hey! Hey!
Oh hey.
Hey!
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, well, that was a big surprise, right? Right? That demon was freaky strong. Can't believe it scared me off like that.
What are you getting at? We better leave my party?
Looks like you found who you were looking for. Well, good for you. Oh, I guess from here on out, you're gonna go with those humans, huh? Totally.
Yup.
Nothing. Never mind.
What, you want me all to yourself?
I'm not lonely or anything. I've been on my own this whole time, you know. Anyways, thanks for bringing me along all this way. I'm gonna hang around here for a bit longer, so just let me know if you want me to come with you, alright?
Okay, so now I can swap my companions, so I can get the ep9 and the mermaid. So I'm gonna try those guys out, probably next episode.
Well, I'm out of here. Bye-bye. See you later.
Yup. So now we can swap our companions. Amanazoko left. I probably mispronounced that, but I don't care. So now demons marked with the green icon on the map can join you. Okay, so most importantly, only Yoko's in the team. The other human guy is not in the team. He was only there for the boss fight, way back at the train area. So, now that we've beaten those bosses, this is probably going to be a shorter episode. It's just going to be 2 boss fights back to back. But now that we're in the Tokyo Diet Building, we're going to explore even further and probably experiment with brand new companions in the overworld. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.